touchdown, they strike first.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The dangerous Nicole Hartman on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. There go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. A gain of 48. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They get 15 on that game. First down, Baltimore.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Going to go right back to Henry. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Derrick Henry, touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Howard now to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. 3rd and a yard. They put Wilson in motion. They make the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
They're going on 4th down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Jacorian Bennett. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. A try here for the extra point. And this is no good. The rookie misses the extra point. We'll see if that affects him or the game the rest of the way.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Howard. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4. 34-yard line.
Again, here's Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. He'll swing this out to Johnson. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of a first down after a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Now a 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Howard. He's got it! And he will score! DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Hardman now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10. At their own
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
brings up second and 9.
1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. It's the Steelers with the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Play action now. Jackson escaping to his left. Now he'll run. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and Jackson's going to wind up a first down. Good work to get the first down, and Greg, maybe good fortune that they're able to keep possession after the fumble.
And I know where his mind is, Mike. He's so focused on getting that first down, which he does a great job getting, but it can't come at the expense of protecting the ball. Now, in this case,
Derrick Henry. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. A big play there for Baltimore. 47 yards.
well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and 10.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third down and 9. From the gun, Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. This from 34 yards.
34-yard attempt.
The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Ravens are going to move out in front.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
At their own 35-yard line.
Play action. It's Howard. Off-balance throw. It's complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. From the gun, it's Howard. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Roquan Smith. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Throwing is Howard. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is brought in. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
47 yards.
1st and 10.
And the Steelers first down.
On the give, it's Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Howard. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Here's Howard. He finds Metcalf on the slap. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers get 3 here late in the 1st half to take the lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Hardman now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, Modest gain.
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened here.
This throw right is taken in by Klaus. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down. They get 4 on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Rushed to his left. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
2nd down. Jackson. He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. Tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Moving outside the pocket. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Jackson up top again. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Justice Hill, touchdown Ravens.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Very little time remaining in this 1st half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Throw on 1st down with Howard. He's going to run it at a time. They get to him and bring him down. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
These are the type of negative plays that you just can't allow to happen, especially when you find yourself trailing. They continue to lose chunks of yards on these sacks, and they want to claw themselves out of this hole. They're going to have to protect the quarterback.
On 2nd down, Howard. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And This time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
So we reached the intermission. It was an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The third quarter underway. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Jackson now. Now a screen set up for Henry. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on third and short.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be marked down on the 45-yard line. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down. They'll run. It's Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
First and 10.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 31, here's second down and 9. The shotgun, here's Jackson. To the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You know, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They're going to go play action with Howard. He's going to run it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He'll get this ahead for about 3. Malachi starts. That first-round pick up from his safety spot to make the stop. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun. Here's Howard. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A gain of 48. Out of the gun, it's Howard. It is brought in the end zone. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers have cut the deficit to 5.
Steelers 24.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Hardman now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the give, here's Henry. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Juan Thornhill up from his secondary spot to make the play. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, the ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 45-yard line.
To throw here on 1st down. He'll swing this out to Johnson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Now, Howell. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. Down to the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
The Steelers will line up for the two-point conversion.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Randall, 18 Randall.
To the air, Howard. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Moving left. First down throw there is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is very close to the 1st down, but a high ball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. Again, it's Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Henry. Has some room inside the 30. And he's in! Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the 2-point conversion. Back to throw, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down. On 1st down, right back to Johnson. Not much there. Maybe a yard. 46. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Howard. Pass taken in by Johnson. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They'll drop the throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 36 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run with Johnson. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers have taken a 4-point advantage.
39. Ravens 35. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Hardman now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, say hi.
Throwing Jackson. It's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one could be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Here comes 2nd down. Here's Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run it. Playing that ball loosely, and it is out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're ready, you're up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They're able to do something that's not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, got a date next Sunday, conference championship game. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA.